My friend Peggy and I are planning a wine party for our girlfriends. And Peggy's done this before. It's my first time. So she is going to show me the way. And it all starts with the invitation, really.
That's right.
Okay.
Let's start there. It can be as simple or as elaborate as you want. I just kind of had fun with it, but I just used like plain white paper in my printer. Okay. And I stained little wine stains on it. I just typed, we're having a party, and I explained what the drill is for people coming and bringing a wine, which I'll tell you about in a second.
What did you use for this wine?
I started with wine, and it was a little bit, not what I was looking for, it was a little bit faded and light colored, and so I added jam to the wine, and ramped it up a little bit. And like,
this is adorable.
Thank you.
And it tells everybody exactly what to do, which is, what do we do, Peggy?
Well, everybody brings a bottle of wine. You set some criteria and you like a price limit, and everybody brings a bottle of wine, whether it's white or red. We like to drink white together, and do a price cap. And
we did ours at $25 because it doesn't. Actually, some of the best wines are just right around $10.
I was going to say, and that's part of the fun, is when people vote and choose their favorite wine. Sometimes people pick the most expensive, and sometimes people think the cheapest one is the most fun. So how do we cover them up? Plain brown bags that you get from your wine store or your liquor store.
So when everyone comes in, they're going to put their bottle of wine in here and put a number or a symbol on it.
Handwrite. I just had these in my closet, some stickers with number stickers.
Got it.
And we'll tie some ribbon on when our guests get here.
Because we're all about the presentation. I love ribbon too.
So then we'll line up all the wines, and it's called a blind tasting, and we'll give everybody a glass. And we'll say, okay, we're drinking number one, take a sip, and secret weapon,
Sharpies. Those are actually my very favorite thing in the world.
Sharpies, I know.
Oh, okay.
So, and we'll show you in a little bit, I'll show you where we're gonna write with our Sharpies.
So we use these to, well, you'll show me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So awesome. So we've got our Sharpies, we've got our bags, and then how many glasses? I mean, do we need a different glass for every single wine we taste, or do we rinse it out? How does this work?
You can lay out, if you're having a small number of people, you can lay out the number of wine glasses, and everybody has like 4 or 5, however many you're drinking in front of you, or you can rinse. I just happen to have these, but you can do it either way.
I think we're going rinsing tonight, right?
Let's rinse.
Okay.
Champagne, we decided while everybody gets here that we're going to serve a little Prosecco.
Because as the guests arrive, they might not all get here at the same time, and we know these ladies want to have some wine.
And we're not ready to start the tasting yet, so we'll set them up with a little champagne, a little Prosecco.
Food.
You talk to me about food.
Yes, that's actually one of the highlights of every party, I think, is the food. If we have wine, we of course have to have cheese. And I love to build cheese plates. It's actually one of my very favorite things to do. And I think a lot of times people are wondering, what kind of cheese? What do you put on it? And there's sort of some basic rules to follow. And you should have a hard cheese. And you should also have a soft cheese. Like this is a brie. Okay. And then also just a couple of others. These are like semi-hard cheeses. So
is that Manchego?
It is Manchego. I know, it's my favorite cheese. So these are just a couple of other cheeses we have, but they're a little bit softer than the hard Parmesan I have here. And then, in addition to cheeses, you of course have a variety of crackers and breads, things to put the cheeses on. So you should have the cheese, the crackers, and also something salty. We have these almonds here, which are always amazing with cheese. And then I've also purchased a couple of salamis of different sort of strengths or tastes. Okay. I mean, some are more intense than the others.
Good idea.
And then in addition to cheese, salamis, and all the salty things, you absolutely need some fruits. So I have purchased a variety of pears, and then we've got some grapes here. And of course, we always need icing on our cake. So I have got here some specialty honey and some fig jam, which is always really great, kind of having the sweet with the cheese. So if you have all of these elements, you are going to have an amazing cheese plate, and your guests are going to be pretty happy.
That's beautiful. Look at all the colors.
I know. Another thing people don't think about is serving sometimes food that we would consider to be dinner food as an appetizer. So right here, I have an assortment of roasted potatoes, sweet potatoes, and then just some mini kind of specialty potatoes. And I've roasted them and glazed them with honey, and then put these toothpicks in the middle so people can simply choose which potatoes they want to eat to go with their food. So it's nice to have an assortment of cold and hot items, obviously, at the wine tasting. And it's actually important to have food for your guests at something like this.
And water, so you have water there.
Water, yes, of course, water. One thing I want to talk about is a cheat or a hack, as I will call it. So I like to make a lot of my own food from scratch, but I also like to find favorites from my local co-op or my favorite grocery stores. And that is what this is. This is a Gorgonzola cheese ball, and it is amazing. So that actually just kind of completes this whole ensemble. Coming up next, the guests have arrived and the wine party has started. Join us in the festivities. Okay, Peggy, our friends have arrived. We can actually hear them in the other room. And we've actually had everyone, as we discussed earlier, put their wines in these bags. We've mixed them up, and so it's going to be the blind tasting. We're going to open up one wine at a time. Everyone's going to get to have a taste of it. And then what I love is the fact that everyone will be armed with a Sharpie, which we talked about earlier, but we've put brown paper on our table, and people are just going to do what? Like write their name and make notes?
We'll all taste number one. We'll write down, what do we think of it? Did we like it? Did we not like it? Was it sweet? Do we think we know what variety it was? Would we buy it again?
Do we think we even recognize our own wine that we
that
brought?
would be
I mean,
exciting.
it's kind of interesting. So then at the end of the night, we'll sort of rate all of these wines and vote and come up with a winner and loser.
Losers. And we have prizes.
Yes, we do
That's
have
really fun.
prizes. So that's actually a really fun idea, is putting together, we got a couple of reusable totes and put in some fun wine items. And
For
just
the winner.
And the loser is going to also get a really amazing gift. But it's just kind of a fun thing and a fun way to end your night. I am
It'd be
excited.
great. I'm excited. Should we
Let's
call them in?
All right, let's get started. So far, it's a success. This is a ladies only party, but we do have some husbands that came. So buy some beer, let them hang out too, turn on the game, and make it fun for everyone.
I am going to pour our first glass of wine.
Everyone
here.
write their name on the table. Did you write Poopsie?
Taste
Are you
it,
ready?
sniff it, swirl it,
Is there
sample
any
it.
legs? Where are the legs?
How are the tannins?
Oh, wow. I think I know what this is. I think it's a crisp Pinot Grigio.
Okay, but don't let anybody see your comments.
Number
I'm not
one. Is this
sure.
number one?
Number
Oh,
one.
it might be the one that I brought.
Really?
Good choice.
Oh,
So write down what we
yeah,
think
what you
it
think
was.
of it. Mhm.
Ick.
I don't like 3.
Oh my god!
I love it. I'm giving it a 9.
Okay.
What, number 4?
Yeah.
Oh.
Me too.
D.
We have a rosé.
No.
Give it a 5.
Superb. I'm not sure what this is.
I love Oregon. I love Oregon wines, yeah.
Oh, is it?
There is an Oregon wine in here, people. Amy has the advantage because she's from Arkansas, so she sounds better than all of us. Everyone's tasted all the wines, and we are now revealing them. We have a prize for the winner, the best wine, and a no thank you prize for the loser.
So happy who had our lowest score.
Unfortunately, Rena, your wine was a loser, but you got a fantastic prize. No thank you. No thank you.
All right, who brought number 6? Because I think number 6 got the highest score.
6 is mine.
I think it's Amy.
Amy brought number 6.
Yes, here is your prize.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup for bringing us the best wine tonight.
Yay.
This has been a lot of fun. Everyone is learning about new wines, eating some food, and actually the most important thing, talking together. To learn more about the party Peggy and I hosted tonight and other party ideas, visit our website. I love cheese, so I do this all the time. But I don't have my grapes. Sorry.
Grapes.
I love to build cheese plates. Where are my pears? Oh my god! Is this happening to me right now? Okay.
To learn more.
All right.
I'll change angles. It's okay. No, I'm
Okay.
doing this.